Otto is the umpire. Aaliyah Boston from Worcester, Mass. Short journey here to Mohegan. Cunningham tries to scrape her off. There's history between these two clubs going back to early in the year when these teams... Welcome to the media life. Avery will shoot the technical. 89% for the year. Kick out and stolen by Mitchell. Explodes 2-on-1. Sims elevates for two and a foul.
Getting easy buckets, running hard in transition, trying to create that momentum and pace for Indiana where they are at their best.
Hartley, ejected Wednesday, tries to bring back some spunk. Morrow tees up a three, too strong on it. Wants to push the pace. Layla Lacan from the nail. Yes.
Scoring in transitions is impressive.
Shot clock to 5. Howard backs down, faces up, floats it up, too much. Mabry navigates, flips one way, layup, no, Morrow the follow. Numbers for Connecticut, Charles to Hartley, too much on the way, Charles the follow, it rolls in. Score in league history, #1 in rebounds, Mitchell snaking in, a rare miss, Boston's follow, it's dislodged, it's Connecticut.
Easiness on the inside.
Sun 3 for 7 from the floor, Charles the up fake, driving, chiseling for space, team and Charles. Up to 5 Sun starters have scored, Mabry the swipe, throws it ahead to Charles, power dribble, floats it up and in. Excellent broadcaster as well, she gets our jobs. Charles draws a foul on the elbow. Guilty party is...
But she gets people out of their stance, and then she goes up with the ball, gets fouled almost every time.
The Connecticut Sun and BuiltSubmarines.com will be donated to a non-profit that focuses on STEM programming. Charles gets to the line, the Moden. Mabry jumper. Boston mistimed the fall. Entry to Boston. Base is up, now backing down Tina Charles. Young against old. Too much on it. Too much. Long rebound, Hull. Indiana hasn't scored in 4 minutes of play until now. Big lead, Lacan with a fancy dribble. Hull is pestering. Nelson Adota can stretch the floor. Does right there. Paul enters to Howard. Has to come alive here with Boston on the bench. Swim move and a foul. 2 free throws. Fouls on Morrow, her first. Stephanie White used a tight wrist to empty the bucket and get her team back on track. Fever have dropped 4 of 5.
To think about.
Mabry's played every minute of this first quarter. Stop and start, floater, it's true. First field goal.
To a position where she's manipulating space with pace. She's so good keeping her dribble, getting the defense out of its stance and attacking. I feel like Hull giving Lacan a little taste of her own medicine in terms of how pesky she can be up there in the half-court guarding.
Rivers mid-range.
Getting around and Nelson Adota, there was a mismatch there, but Hull uses her quickness to get to the tip.
Call a 2-time all-packet.
Running out of order. I love how she's been able to put everybody in their spots, and she's adjusted quick.
The front defensively too.
And she doesn't have another point guard out there, true point guard, who can be like, hey, watch for this person to be here, there.
Lacan, outlet, Rivers three-pointer. Oh yeah!
It's impressive.
Edwards in attack mode. Aaliyah Edwards rises. Howard is called for the foul. Edwards takes a hard fall. Coach Mezion, very complimentary of the newcomer, Aaliyah Edwards. Howard puts the head down. Sims back into her. Shot clock to 5. Nelson Adota rising to defend, but Howard beats her to the spot.
Had all that room in the world because Indiana's spacing was so much better in the half court. Oh.
Nelson Adota rams in. That's an offensive foul. Mitchell has not scored in this one. Howard, aggressive. Edwards, whoa. Bigs are in foul trouble.
We have Michaela Timpson about to check in right now for Indiana, who played a lot of minutes the other night against Washington. Did a really nice, this is a depleted Indiana roster.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, 13th straight game, Caitlin Clark is not in the lineup with the Fever. She did not make the trip. 2 steals in the frame. Shot clock down to 5 for Mitchell. Push pass, Chloe Bibby for 3. Short, rebound, John Nelson.
Same type of performances back-to-back, and maybe part of that is youth and experience, but he believes that this team has what it takes to be
before the end of the season. Long-term health and wellness is the priority, though, for the shining star in the league.
Because everybody in the league at one point or another has dealt with injuries in this crazy schedule we've seen.
Cunningham now 0 for 3 from deep.
Sanaya Rivers' length has really been disruptive. And it's been really good getting to the
A football season earlier?
It's around the corner.
That was a house call by Sanaya Rivers.
There we go.
Boston chisels for space, puts it in.
Her going out right now.
Tarika, what more can you tell us?
Yeah, play literally happened right in front of me, and immediately when Sophie Cunningham.
Or step back three-pointer, left it short. Mitchell now 0 for 4. Run out. Rivers explodes.
Sanaya, which is how she's able to get out and run just like that. I'm so impressed with the length she's been able to use to be disruptive.
Bulldozing 22, 50%. Charles says, why not? And a defensive 3-second call.
Right now, Sanaya Rivers' length has been really disruptive with Mitchell. She's not allowing her a ton of room to move.
Itty blocked by Rivers, but Sims gets it back. Way short. Boston, no. And final to Fever, 30-17. Mabry splits the defense, fires on the run. Now one wrong. Fever now 0 for 7 from deep. Mitchell remains scoreless, pounces in the paint, and draws a foul. That means free throws from Mitchell.
Rotation and gets open opportunities on the weak side. Connecticut's defense has been so good.
Oh, they've locked him in a chamber.
Yeah.
So there's Connecticut with 7.
Sanaya Rivers has done a great job on Kelsey Mitchell as well, not allowing her really any open opportunity.
Sitting 7th in the standings. 1.5 games ahead of LA, 2.5 on Washington. Backdoor by Marina Mabry. Just bringing up those two teams, the Sparks and the Mystics. They go head-to-head this afternoon at 3 Eastern. Rivers may have gotten a piece. Howard is there to 19. Morrow hunts her shot, rising in for 2.
That's right.
We talked about Rivers, the 2 draft picks. That duo, 0 turnovers in the game. Mabry, the bounce. Morrow's short rim has been everywhere, playing with 2 fouls. Same for Leah Boston. Mitchell speeds. Howard down the runway, banks it in. Howard has
net for either Connecticut or Indiana because it's no joke out here.
0 for 3. Indiana now 0 for...
I don't have yo-yo experience whatsoever. I might take it up as a pastime. Tina Charles is unstoppable
that
right
floater
now.
dropping a yo-yo. Charles has 10, first member of the Sun in double figures. Nice dish into Howard.
Opportunities, but she's sneaking in the back line. It's like Connecticut has forgot she's on the floor at times.
Charles dish it. Mabry puts it in. That's fun. Great chemistry. Mitchell the floater. Howard's tip. Time now to take a look at the Connecticut Sun game. Morrow is flirting with a double-double. Mabry breaks the timeline, slows the pace. 3 assists for Mabry. Carves for room. Mabry banks it in. 9. Hope to have her back at the end of the regular season. Her head coach Stephanie White before the game. Timpson, the Seminole out of Florida State.
Howard dealt with some foul trouble. Played a lot of minutes there. Just gives you a lot of confidence as a rookie can get as many minutes as possible on the floor.
Lacan throws a frozen.
Jerseys. Layla Lacan and Sanaya Rivers have been switching in ball screens between Odyssey and Kelsey Mitchell, and they've done a really good job. I don't know who's hard to guard Kelsey Mitchell because she doesn't stop moving offensively either. She is constantly on the go. You cannot take a breath. If that's with Fitbits, you would win the step challenge if you were guarding Kelsey Mitchell.
Morrow on an island attacks Timpson. Anissa Morrow. 15-second differential, game clock and shot clock. Mabry thinks about it. Money Mabry! Mitchell will shoot the technical. It's a point break reference.
No, you have to make sure that you keep Connecticut to 1 and done if you're Indiana.
Mabry cuts off ball, fades away, and rattles it home.
You see Mabry get to the rim. We're so used to seeing her knock down threes where she's so lethal, but right now she's being really shifty getting to the rim.
Leah Boston started the halftime rather. Our defense fueled everything. Indiana has forced 9 Sun turnovers, just 6 points off of them. Beaver 0 for 11 from deep. Lacan with the long board. Hartley cherry picking on the other end.
how long it's taken to get through. But Mitchell has really only gotten open in transition. Right there, creating for herself because she stops on a dime. The defense builds.
Morrow attacks, floats it up, banks it in. Anissa Mitchell, it's just not been her day. Not in a rhythm. Howard powers up and in, plus the foul.
Natasha Howard, it feels like she's had an offensive rebound whenever she's been down low in the paint.
Three-time champion, two-time All-Star, and a Defensive Player of the Year. Charles, why not? They have a halftime lead. Their one comeback was on Camp Day, Megan's favorite day of the year.
I love Camp Day.
Mitchell, there it is. First three.
I'd be glad I never mentioned it the entire show. Like, I feel like you're winning.
I will say she did come in with the best.
From another assignment, and he delivered the goods, so he was good for something today.
I know he's finally doing some productive work waiting for you to take.
Can she do it on the other end? Morrow.
That was good.
Midway point, third quarter. Lacan zips it. Charles gets Howard in the air, drives it. Ooh, finger. Last one on Lacan. So they must be careful. Edwards is in for Morrow. Sims down the runway. More than 300 games in her WNBA career. Sims in year 12 out of Baylor. The Sun and Walgreens is for maternal health care. 17 dimes for the Sun today. 23 buckets. Coaches love that percent. Veteran big out of Notre Dame. Played with Marina Mabry on the national championship team. Mitchell chisels. Puts it home. Kelsey.
A bit on her hip as she got the open look. Finally, it's on the left side.
Mabry drives it. And she got hit.
I didn't see the contact to the face on that.
I think it was from behind.
From behind.
Sorry, yeah, not the face.
She was clutching her face on the ground, it looked like.
Turner sends it to Sims. Turns the corner. Offensive foul. Flexion by Lacan leads to a steal. Mabry with her head on a swivel pulls the trigger. Edwards, who may not have foreshadowed this particular lineup at the beginning of the year. And a lot of changes. Mitchell through two defenders. Wow.
Officials are looking for it. They're calling it. You have to be aware.
Kelsey Mitchell now as a member of Indiana. Crossover dribble, spin move, floater, Odyssey. Sims puts it in.
That was a great.
Fair enough.
Love Jaws though, great movie.
Well, Sun ticks to get your tickets now.
Sun Nisitron's been playing out of her mind lately.
Up to 5 from Mabry. She has one three-pointer today. Mabry, Hezzy, step back jumper off the iron. Edwards the follow. Too much.
Just yet.
Mitchell 76% for the year. But today.
To have short-term memory amnesia. You only remember your major.
Playing desperate for their playoff lives. Sun looking for back-to-back wins. Hartley with 3 to fire. Way short. Looking to get downhill. Kelsey Mitchell the outlet. Bibby three-pointer. Dantis. No. Rebound aspires to push the lead back to double digits. Indiana sitting in 7th in the standings as Hull breaks loose and lays it. Still sitting in 8th. Connecticut in search of back-to-back wins for the first time this year. Lacan slithering past to Rivers, a three-pointer. Rookie screens for the other. Rivers again. Let it up. Here's Mitchell at the stripe. 9 of 10 today. 9 points, 4 assists for Sims today. Mitchell works off ball. Carves, finds Hull three-pointer. Too much on it. And Nelson Adota, 1 for 2 at the line today. Nelson Adota. Connecticut 11 of 16 at the line. Boston backs down Hartley. Aaliyah Boston, excellent post position.
Great job by Bull.
10 points, 10 rebounds. Mabry fires and hits. To Boston. He's up to 15 double-doubles now. Uses the pivot foot well. Cannot bank it home. Fouls apiece. Mabry's got 2. Sims speeds. Hall is there on the glass. Another missed layup by... Meanwhile, Boston is playing with 4. Mabry out with Rivers. Another one. Not this time. 3 or 4.
In transition here. Both Indiana and Connecticut have to keep the other one to 1 and done.
Hartley from the mid picks up the dribble. Shot clock winding down to 7. Mabry lob pass. Charles catches. No foul call. Sims speeding ahead. Mitchell absorbs to Boston. Wait a minute. There's a whistle. It's offensive. Head fake. Boston outlet. Wide open look for Hall. Drains it. High post entry for Charles. She has 14 today. Working for room. This is the bunny. Indiana in the bonus. Mitchell back to the line. Let's take a look at our game summary presented by flirting with a double-double. Boston has one today, 10 and 12. And for Connecticut, Mabry 18, Charles. Mabry tight ropes the sideline. Now drives it. Mabry scoops it home. 20 points.
Able to blow by and finish at the rim.
6th 20-point game this year for Marina Mabry. Sims with the answer inside. Mitchell, the steal. Only has Mabry to beat. Mid-range jumper. No. Offensive rebound.
Fans sitting courtside here too.
My goodness. 12-2 fever run. Make it 13-2. To Mabry. Crossover. Mabry absorbs. Rattles out. Morrow is there, and she got fouled. At the line today. An 83% 3 quarters, 6 and 2. And 5 of their 6 wins are here at home. Drives it. Lob pass finds Sims. Downhill Odyssey. Sims for 2. Donald inserts Sims, who played earlier in the year for the LA Sparks. This is her 6th W. .7% free throw shooter for the season. Mitchell fights for position. Lacan has to backtrack. Boston on the roll. Tied. It's head fake. Drive it. Outlet Mabry. Thought about firing. She will now. And prize there. Back to Kelsey Mitchell. The big is matched up. Mitchell squeezing through for 2 and the foul. And a 9 in this 4th quarter. Looks to make it 10 to tie the game. She does. Lacan looking into Charles. Turnaround. Tina Charles.
She's been dominating all game.
1 timeout left for Indiana. They won't use it here. Boston pulls and knocks it down. All season. 5 of their 6 wins here at home. Boston against Morrow. South Carolina gets the best of Ellis. Charles the defense. Back on to Boston. Tina Charles. Backdoor Mitchell pouncing in the paint for 2. 30 and his first lead since the opening moments of the 1st quarter. Lacan, a lot of dribbling. Absorbs. Banks it home. In a low stance defensively, matched up with Mitchell. Fires up a 3. Kelsey Mitchell. Good start. Kick it out. Rivers. Now in the hands of Charles. Drives on Turner. Bumps. Fade away. Short. Rebound Boston. Great. Sims. Up fake. Back out. Mitchell. Got Rivers in the air. Kelsey Mitchell again. You betcha! 7 to fire. Mabry sees the clock. Hall puts a hand up. Mabry hoists and hits. 36 points for Kelsey Mitchell. Matched up with the big. Mitchell. Oh my! They've got it here in the 4th. Now trying to close it. Mitchell's been the go-to. Kelsey Mitchell. No. Sitting on 38. That was a 2 on the previous play. Mabry fires. Bottom for the Fever. Turner. Up fake. Turner kicks it. Hall 3-pointer. Bottom. Clock 25 seconds in regulation.
I gotta get to the rim.
Charles has to hoist and connects.
That works.
Career high. Sims with 19.